video on what's been going on lately in the timeline, like with the Mark of the Beast and the Microchip and all the stuff that they got going on. Of course, they have more and more technology coming out, and they're obviously trying to mold our minds to just easily accept all of this stuff, all of the tracking and all these little chips, and just kind of get into the flow of using them. Now, one of the things I found really interesting is I went to the bank last year because they just randomly shut my card off, and I went there to ask them, and they're like, well, you're supposed to upgrade to the chip card. I'm like, okay, so you just turn my debit card off because I didn't activate the chip card? And they're like, yeah, pretty much. And I'm like, well, I don't want the chip. Now, this was a couple months back into 2016, and so they gave me another regular card, but then of course all of a sudden that card wasn't working. So I go back in, well, now it's going to be federally mandated for January right now, 2017, for almost all the banks to give you a card with a chip in it. And of course they're saying it's for your protection, it's safer, it's just a better system. So I went in and I asked them, like, so there's no way for me to have a normal card anymore? And they're like, no, we have to shut all of the other cards off. So you see where the direction where this is going, and they're already doing it in small doses just to see how everybody's going to react. And the truth of the matter is no one seems to be doing anything. She said to me, she's like, you're the only person that's really come in here and had a problem with this. People are totally going with the program. They're like, awesome, we've gotten everyone so numbed out, so influenced, and so mind controlled that they're just taking whatever we give them, because obviously you want to use your debit card. So if we're going to shut your debit card off, you're not even going to say anything about it. You're just going to take the chip because we're telling you the chip is better. We're telling you the chip is safer. We're telling you the chip is more convenient. Okay, great, because we love our convenience these days and we love our false security, so sign me up for that chip. So that's the situation with my bank. They are now forcing us to activate our new cards with the chip in them so that they can more easily access the card and track the card if they ever need to. So the other thing that's going on is that more and more big businesses and corporations are actually requiring and starting to require that their employees get one of those little microchips right here in the fatty part between the thumb and the pointer finger. And if you don't get one, guess what? You don't have a job. You can't work there. A lot of them are...
Right. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving up praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, double honors to the apostles and the others of great millstone that surely do rule well. Right? The reason why I stress on that surely do rule well, because you hear what the lady now say? She said the majority of these businesses right now, what they're requiring is for the employees to have a chip in the palm, in the hand, right? And if you ain't have that, you're out of a job. Now, through the spirit of Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Hashem Shai, the apostles and them got the revelation. It was revealed to the apostles that the mark of the beast is the Rfid microchip. Right? Because these are the camps, these are the Israelite camps stating that the microchip is what? The not the microchip. The mark of the beast is in Baco, and all sorts of the mark of the chip is the image says Rabosia or some kind of bullshit of the sort. But scripture say prove all things, and the apostles and them, went back into the Greek word, they look up the meaning of the words, and the meaning of that mark in Revelation 13 is charagma, which goes back to a literal insertion, right? And the lady, and this woman now saying here, she's saying that is where they put the microchip in your hand, and if it is, you ain't get you out of a job, right? So that's basically why I want to name this video is double honors to the apostles and the elders of great millstone. You know why I say double honors? Because through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, these men with all with all the apostles in them would have been lost by. We would have been lost. We would have been totally lost. And we had to get Yahweh Hashem Yahshai all praises, all honor, and all glory for bringing us into this life, because this is not nothing that really kicks wrong with it. And I said, I don't really think about it. This is not nothing that really kicks wrong with it. It might not be all versed with the scriptures, but hey, giving Yahweh Shemi Asha all the praise and all the glory and all the honor, and using this to the best of your ability. I pray to Yahweh Shemi Asha if I increase also by you're not ready to play with. I thank the most I could really see. I thank him for that. I thank Yahweh Shemi Asha that I could see clearly. Right? And double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. And the double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Right? All praises, honor, and glory to the apostles. To Yahweh Shemi Asha, Salakia, and double honors to the apostles. Right? So read this revelation, The fact that's hold on.
Also mandating certain vaccines for you to work in the building. This is going to be your access to get into the building, to get into your office, to access the computer, things like that. And so if you don't have a chip, you don't have a job. So now we're moving to a place where it's like, okay, you can't have a debit card, you can't have a job. Now the job thing isn't federally mandated yet like the cards at the bank are, but you know that that's coming. It's going to start with each individual corporation and business, and then it's going to move to the state level, and then it'll move to the federal level, or the federal government will just come right down on the state, like we've seen in the entire Obama administration, how they like to just override the system. That silly old Constitution. And what else are they doing? More and more of your appliances are now smart. Now your refrigerator can be smart. You can access the camera inside your refrigerator when you're at the grocery store and be like, do I have eggs? Do I have grapes? It's called a list. Write down the stuff that you don't have, so when you go to the store, you know what food to get. You don't need a camera in your kitchen, in your refrigerator, looking out at your whole house, recording all the conversations that go on around the dinner table. You just don't need a smart refrigerator or a smart dishwasher. It's all part of the transhumanism, robotic thing that we see sweeping in and coming in, where they're going to say, human beings, they're really kind of fragile. They're really not that smart. We need to kind of like ramp this up. People are going to need to start putting things.
And I just to share too, Like to share. Esau really feel is fucking God. They want to be able to know what is eating all kind of thing. They want to know what is eating. They want to know in your head what you're thinking. They're putting camera in your fridge so they can see, hey, they were eating. Right? Let's share.